What is up, people? It's your boy Jay. I am out here on this gloomy, chilly Saturday here in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm outside with the Black Panther right now, and we're gonna pop the trunk and show you what we got out here. Okay, bam! We got ourselves another system here. We got these NEP12s with the Cubone box here. It's a Rockville DB14 4,000 watt max amp, and we got this amp battery right here too that came with it. We got this that came with it. Rockville amp came with some 0 gauge wire and the gauge reducers here that came with it, which was pretty cool here. So yeah, got that. We also got extra wires. Gave us a lot of stuff. So SMD thingy right here. That came with it. We got a bunch of little RCA's, wires, lots of 0 gauge wire here, lots of 0 gauge, more 0 gauge wire here. We got plenty of 0 gauge. We got 0 gauge splitter here. We got extra 12 gauge wire. There was a lot of 12 gauge wire. A lot of extra wire, a lot of extra stuff here, man. Little fuse blocks, base knobs, little extra stuff here. Just, you know, little terminal stuff here. But yeah, he got us right, man. Yeah, he got me right, man. Thanks. Shout out to my boy Chris. Shout out to Chris, man. Got me right. Extra wires, RCA's. Yeah, but anyway, I got this stuff here, man, because what I'm gonna probably do is I'm gonna probably take this sub here, this system here out of this car, or this subs here, these NEP12s. I'm probably gonna put them inside the Grand Marquis. Well, not the Grand Marquis, the White Crown Vic here, the Bears car. Let's shut this car here. I'm gonna show you what I did to the Bears car. Now, I wanted to do a separate video on this, showing you what I did to this car as far as the wiring upgrade, and I may just do this with all of them. So I'm gonna be ordering more 0 gauge wire. I'm gonna show you exactly what I did to this car. Let's pop it here. Let's get this with one hand. Yeah. Rings in the way. Put this down for a minute, y'all. All right. Let me show y'all what I did out here. Now for this car, we did a lot of 0 gauge upgrading. You talk about a real deal big 3, we got one. A real deal big 3 here. We got this 0 gauge from the alternator. This is a 2 gauge that we still got connected as a stock, because the stock one was, I believe, was 4 gauge, 6 gauge maybe, but we got the 0 gauge and the 2 gauge. We got the ground here off the alternator here. We got the ground here off the body too, 0 gauge ground off the body. So it's a little something in here going on. So we got these terminals right here from Napa. So yeah, I was able to get all the grounds and stuff that I needed for this car. There's a 2 0 gauge grounds. Like I said, that body ground and that alternator ground. I also got a ground off the engine too. So the engine grounded to that bolt down there. That's the stock engine ground here, which I upgraded to 4 gauge. So this thing has a 4 gauge engine ground. And yeah, all the grounds here. We got our starter, junction box, everything has been upgraded to 0 and 4 gauge to this on this car. And I got these, like I said, these terminals here. I bought these from Napa. They cost like about $25 for these, for the pack, for the set. You got both of them that comes in, and they're labeled positive and negative, so you know which side is which. So yeah, I mean, I could do a better job as far as cleaning some of this up here. This is a little bit too long, so I may have to shorten this wire here to bring it over here. This is pretty long, and I don't really like a whole bunch of wires and stuff just every damn where. So, but these ground wires, yeah, I can tuck these ground wires up under here. But this here, this wire here, this 0 gauge wire here, I may have to just cut. I'm gonna probably take it off and just get another one and just bring it over, shorten this one here, because this is pretty long for 0 gauge, for especially going to the alternator. So I may just shorten this one here, guys. So this one is pretty long. This one is kind of long too, so I might have to just shorten some of these wires here. I'm gonna shorten some of this stuff here, and man, try to clean it up a little bit more too. But I don't like stuff everywhere. You know, I'm a pretty neat guy, so I really don't like having stuff everywhere. So these are the 2 stock grounds that I upgraded to 4 gauge here. So I got 2 4 gauge grounds here, the 2 0 gauge grounds here, and a third 4 gauge ground right there. So we actually have 5 grounds on this thing. So this thing got 5 grounds. 6 if you count the grounds stuff in the trunk. We got the 0 gauge wire connected to the battery terminal right here, going from battery to battery. We're going to replace that battery, and besides, we did actually get this battery here. This is a new battery here. They don't, for some reason, AutoZone does not have AGM batteries for these cars no more. They're using these EFB batteries here. These are those batteries that goes in electric cars with the stop start, you know, I guess they call them stop start batteries, but yes, this is a 65 EFB. These are the batteries that they're using now for our cars now. I mean, it's a cool battery, but when you're running systems and stuff, AGM batteries are actually the better battery. And it's okay, because I'm gonna take the Motorcraft battery that I got in the trunk out, and I'm gonna replace it with a AGM battery. So we're gonna get an AGM, either a yellow top or red top, or some type of AGM battery to go back there in the back to, you know, I mean, but the system, electrical is pretty good on this car now that I got everything, you know, upgraded. But yeah, I definitely need to shorten this 0 gauge here some, because this is too long here. This is definitely too long. I need to shorten this guy here. So this was some of the wire that came in that with the system that I bought with the other car. Like I said, Chris gave me a whole lot of 0 gauge wire. So let's say I got this one here to the alternator ground right here. Get a close up on it. Yeah, grounded it from the alternator. Normally I would have grounded it from the bolt here, you know, but I just decided to go through this bolt right here. So it's getting ground off the alternator, so I'm pretty cool with that. So, and I may, you know, in the future upgrade this alternator. This is a 200 amp alternator. I might go with like a 300 or something like that for this car. You know, upgrade the alternator on this thing, because this is a lot of current. These wires are pretty large, man, to be pushing a lot of current through, man. So, not to mention we got 0 gauge, and this is the real 1/0 0 gauge. Then we got 2 gauge wire here, and everything else is 4 gauge that I got on this thing. Plus, we got a new EFB battery. So yeah, these are like extended flooded some kind of batteries or whatever. But these are the batteries that you get at AutoZone for these particular cars. Now, as you can see, it's a Duralast battery, so it's a platinum. I mean, I was looking for those AGM batteries that they usually have for these cars, but I didn't see one. So I went on ahead and grabbed this right here, because it's a battery that actually fit the car, and they don't carry the AGMs no more. So that's cool. I mean, I could find another yellow top or red top or something like that. I will definitely put it in the back, or I'll just take that little small amp battery that I got in that car and put it into this car right here. So yeah. What I'm gonna end up doing I'm gonna take those NEPs out and put them in this car and probably pair them to this amplifier right here. See, these subs are 1200 watt RMS, and when you bridge them to, bridge them, they become 2400 watts RMS. So we would definitely like to put a amplifier that can actually handle this RMS at 2 ohms. We're looking at least 2, maybe 1 ohms, so that power, that type of power. Then we're gonna get rid of this right here, this Motorcraft battery. This is coming out of here, and I'm gonna touch all this stuff up. As you can see, I got all this 0 gauge stuff back here. 0 gauge, guys. And this amplifier over here, which is for the grill speakers and the interior, these are running 4 gauge. So we're gonna clean all of this up in here, man. I'm gonna definitely do a cleanup work in here with this. I'm gonna get all of this stuff out of here, and we're gonna redo all of this in here in the trunk back here. Definitely do some cleanup back here. So yeah, guys, but this is all I have for y'all, man, as far as this car goes. So we're gonna be doing some work with this one, and we're gonna be probably changing the stuff on the red one, this one, and the Mark 8 as well. So we're gonna be doing some on the Mark 8. We're gonna be doing the rewiring and everything on this car, this one, pretty much all of them. Hell, I'm gonna redo all of them. I mean, those battery terminals that I'm gonna see if I can get some more at Napa, try to buy some more of them, and I'm gonna redo all of the terminals in this car, because right now I'm running the marine style terminals, the little top terminals, and I'm gonna use those 4-way terminals like those and redo all of these cars like that too. All of them. This one, all of them. This car, we're gonna change the those 10-inch American bases out. I'm gonna probably sell them and put something else in this car. Put some more thump behind this one here. So yeah, so all of them gonna have something done to them. So trust me, believe that one. This one, we're gonna do something with this one too. This one, we're gonna do something with this one. All of them I'm gonna get something. All of them gonna have something done to them. So I'm just gonna be changing stuff on these cars and getting them right like I want it, man. Especially for the summer coming up and things like that. As you can see, the paint is starting to peel off this one. We need to get it back to Econo. See if I can have them to touch that up right there for me. That is starting to come off. So, but yeah, guys, we're gonna definitely do some stuff with each one of these cars. All of them gonna have a sound system in there, because that's what I plan on. Babe's car, she don't want the sound system in her, so she's pretty much okay with having the, touchscreen in hers. And this car here, we're gonna most likely get this one back up and running. I just got to do a few things to this car and get it up and running again, so we can get him back on the road. So, but yeah, in the Mark 8, we got some stuff going on for this car. Like, we're gonna get this exhaust redone. We're cutting these mufflers and stuff off here. This car is gonna get redid with an exhaust work. And I'm also doing some work on the intake system. As you can see, I got the, what's the name out of this car. So, because what I learned from a guy, one of my guys on YouTube, this is a terrible setup for this mass airflow sensor. This mass airflow sensor is not sealed, so I took it out. This one needs to be replaced anyway, so I'm gonna order a brand spanking new mass airflow sensor with the adapter kit and the cone filter. So I'm gonna open the hood here and show you guys what I'm doing for the Mark 8. As you can see, we got all this out. So this is gonna be gone. I'm gonna be running I'm gonna be putting a tube right here so I can put the mass airflow and the cone filter stuff here. So yes, I took the mass airflow sensor out because that one is bad, and this air box, we're gonna be removing all of this. All this is coming out here, so this is gonna be set up totally different the next time you guys see this car. And We'll get that done. We're gonna also get this battery out and get a bigger battery, a better battery in here too for this, and we're gonna redo all of this stuff too. All of this needs to be redone. All of this. So this grounds, look at these grounds. Look how small these grounds is, man. This is weak. Look at this, little bitty grounds here, man. This is weak. So all of this is getting changed, guys. So yeah, we're gonna upgrade all this too. All of this is getting upgraded, as you can see. So guys, get ready, because we got ourselves a long one ahead with these cars, man. So I haven't been bringing you guys any content in a while, so I'm going to be definitely bringing you guys some more content. So we're going to get rid of this contraption here, you know, and we're going to be sealing off that somehow, I guess. But yeah, we're going to be getting rid of this contraption right here. So this is going to go. That stays on, right? That's not bothering anybody, but this contraption right here, we're definitely getting rid of this. But we're gonna have to find a way to seal this off so the air can be, you know, sealed inside the intake. So this is pretty much a noise reducer. That's what this is right here. So we're gonna get rid of this noise reducer right here. Definitely getting rid of that. So far, I got a lot of stuff ahead of me, guys. So you guys might as well get ready for a long ride, because now I got time to bring you guys more and more content for these cars. So this system kit, I can go and order this like right now, which I'm about to do, so we can get everything set up for this car. And I'm gonna have to get this door molding right here. I need to get this door molding right here. Before I get this car painted, I need to get this door molding. And as you can see, we do have the touchscreen Navi already set up inside the car. As you can see, we already got that done. So we got a lot of work to do, man. I got some seat covers that I'm gonna put on these leather here, so because we're doing the Tennessee Titans thing with this car. So we're definitely doing Tennessee Titans with this car. So yeah, this car, we're gonna get these tents redone. I'm gonna take it to Chino's, let them redo all the tents on this thing, because look at this back tent right here. This is terrible. Look how terrible this looks, man. Look at that. That looks terrible. So I'm gonna get Chino's to redo the tents. We're gonna probably go 5% from here all the way around. And we'll just do the standard 20 from here. Go standard 20 on here, and this will be 5% all the way around. So we're gonna do that. So yeah, we got to do the system in this car, and I got to order some more tires. See that, guys? That's not good. Y'all know me, I don't like riding with bullshit tires, guys. So I gotta go get some more tires from work and change these out, get rid of these tires. See, that's one bad tire right there. This tire, yeah, I think I might just get rid of them, get some more tires. This car, we need to put another battery in this one and upgrade the wiring and the Grand Marquis. So this one's getting another upgrade. And of course, we got the 215-inch Toro Tex in this car, and we're gonna change the amplifier for, you know, to put a little bit more thump in it. This car, we already got a new battery, but we're gonna redo all of the wiring upgrades on this one for 0 gauge for this car. And I gotta get a tire here on the passenger side, because this tire has a broken belt. So it's time to replace this tire. I mean, I had these tires for a good long time. I bought these tires in 2017, man. I mean, still got pretty good tread on them, but see where it started dry rotted right here. See the dry rot? It's a broken belt, so time to replace the tires on here. So it's about time. I had these tires since 2017, man. So it's time to change these tires out, y'all. So yeah, we're gonna replace these tires. And this car, I gotta replace some more tires on these. I gotta do some 255/30 24s on these. As you can see, look at this. Time to get rid of these. These are 275/25. 24. It's time to get rid of these. So yeah, guys, I got my work cut out for these cars, man. So this one I got to replace with some 275 tires here. What I might do, because these are the new 275s I believe we got from work. These are the 275s. So this car is going to get a set of 275s. This here was one of my brand new, well, not anymore, 255s. So I'm going to take this off and swap these out with the 275s and take these 255s and put them on, I guess, one of these cars here. This car got new tires all around, so I'm not even worried about the Lincoln. He's good back there. He's got new tires all around. So guys, I hadn't brought you some content in a while, so it's time that I start back bringing you guys more content and things like this. And for anybody that wanted to ask about the coil springs on this particular car, when I had the lift on this car, I had the Expedition springs on there. I took off the Expedition springs. As you can see, the car doesn't sit as high as it was at first. These are Chevy Tahoe Z71 coil springs. If I can get in here and let you see them. Yes, these are the Z71 Chevy Tahoe springs here. And as you can see, it gives the car a good lift for 24-inch wheels. And of course, we got the F-150 monotube shocks. So these are monotube shocks to the F-150, as you can see. And up front, what I did up front to get this little clearance that I got here, all I did was just put these knuckles in here. That's all I did, guys. I just put these knuckles here on the front. So if everybody want to know what I did to this car for the front and back or whatever, I put knuckles in here. I had 3-inch lift cups. I couldn't find anybody to put them in for me. So I decided to just go ahead and put the knuckles here in the front and go with the Z71 coil springs and the F-150 shocks here in the back. This car has them. This car has them. I just had to replace the shocks on these. These shocks, it's time to replace the shocks on this car. This car needs some more shocks. And these coils and this struts here. These are the standard civilian struts. So I'm going to change these out and put the P71 ones in here because the P71s are a lot better. It actually makes this car sit up a lot higher on the front. So we're changing all of this stuff out. So I'm going to order the struts for the P71 and put them on this car here. Yes, they do fit, guys. They fit. This car here also has the same setup. As you can see, I got the 102 F-150 shocks, and I have those Z71 coil springs. The only thing on this car that's from Chevy is these coil springs, and that's from the truck, the Z71 Tahoe, or yeah, the Z71 Tahoe. So yeah, the Z71 springs are a lot taller, so that's why I got all this clearance in his like this. As you can see, this one has the standard shocks, struts from the civilian, and as you can see, we're going to have to change these out because this one here on the passenger side is bad. See, this sits a little lower. This, I got to replace these. So I'm going to order a set of P71 for this car as well. So this one and this one is getting the P71 spring struts for the front. For this car and the red car, I'm going to be swapping the PCMs out like I did this one. These two are getting the police package PCMs, just like this one. This one's got the police package PCM. And another thing, guys, I'm going to be upgrading the rear ends on this car. This one's got a 273, which is slow as shit, so we'll probably upgrade it to 355. So this one, on this one and both, I'll order the ring and pinions for these with the traction lock on them. This car has a 308 rear end because this is a base model. If this was the LSC model, it would have the 327. So with this one, we're going to order either 355 or 373 for this one. This car's, you know, we're definitely gonna get some work done. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff I gotta do, guys. So I've already got everything written down on what I need to do for each car. We're gonna work on them and do updates and things like that, guys. So I had to come out here and do this video for you guys because I hadn't done any content for you guys in a long time. So I wanted to come out here and make some content for y'all, man, because I hadn't been out here. And like I said, for people who had questions about the springs and shocks, you know, for these cars, now I showed you what I did, what springs I use, what shocks I use. So if you're lifting it up in the rear, you use the F-150 coil springs. Not the coil springs, but the shocks. Get the monotube shocks, okay? Monotube shocks, and get you some Chevy Tahoe Z71 coil springs. This is the most natural lift you're gonna get. Look, there's no cups or spacers or nothing in here. It's just all natural, as you can see. No cups, no spacers, no lifters, no nothing. It's all natural. And this is how it sits, you guys, when you get done dropping it. Now for the front, I just got these knuckles in here for now. But like I said, I gotta replace both of these on this car because the passenger side is bad. So we're gonna replace both of these right here on this car. So, all right, guys, enough of rambling and going on and on and on and on. I've already told you guys what I'm gonna do. And for this Lincoln from our 2001, we're gonna put him back together too. This car is definitely gonna get put back together. You know, I mean, we still got our black housing lights. This piece done fell off, so we gotta find it. I think it looked pretty cool without it. Yeah, if you ask me, it looks pretty cool without it. I might just leave it off and take these out and do something with these buttons and something right here. Get this out. As you can see, it fell apart. Clean this off or whatever. Looks pretty cool to me without it, so I like it. Something different. Then I got to replace this here. Replace this here. So, yep, I got to put an alternator and a battery in this car. So, and we got new tires on the front. This rim is bent, as you can see. So we're gonna have to get this fixed. I got a guy at work that I can drop this rim off to, who fixes these rims for me. So I'm having him to fix the bend right here in this rim. And yeah, because these are brand new tires on the front. As you can see, he fixed this rim already for me. I'm having to fix that one over on that side for me. So yeah, we'll get that bend fixed on that. So we already got this one done. So brand new tires. It's crazy, man, because these tires haven't even been really went nowhere, man. So I definitely got to do some work to this car, guys. Babe's car, I'm gonna go and get her car repainted, but I want to wait till the weather gets a lot better. Her car is dirty. Oh yeah. So we definitely got to go get her car done, since I had to replace this for her. You know, because the original one that was on had a big dent right here. So we're definitely gonna get this done for her. We're gonna go back the same color. And yeah, I need to clean her rims too. Her choppers look dirty. But that's it, guys. Sorry for going on and rambling for pretty much almost 30 minutes. So I had to bring you guys some content. Normally it's supposed to be a short video, but this is what I got going on right now. So I will bring you guys content, but now that you know that I got a lot of stuff that needs to be done on the cars, guys, so that means I got more content to bring to you guys. So stay tuned. This is your boy Jay. I am signing off, guys, saying peace, be blessed, be safe, and I'm out. Catch you guys later.